Class 8. Today we are going to talk about a very important organ of human body, that is human eye. Now human eye is an organ which allows the vision, detection of brightness, differentiation of color and perception of depth. All these things and many other things human eyes performs for our great comfort. We enjoy this world only because of eye. Eye, so very rightly it is said, eye is life. Now the main parts of human eyes are iris, cornea, pupil, eye lens, ciliary, body and muscles, retina and optic nerves. Apart from these there are so many other micro parts which we are not going to discuss here at this level of your class, but in future if you go through the in-depth study of biology, you shall be studying in more details. So you can see now the rough diagram of human eye. Human eye is like a nearly spherical like a structure, and you see the iris is nothing but a hard cartilage extended part over the eyes, eyebrows and beneath, so that it protects our eyeball from any physical pressure or getting hit by something. So that is all. Cornea is the outermost layer of human eye, which is a transparent layer of coating. And now pupil is actually the narrow path of light through which it reaches eye lens. You see, this is eye lens, where you can see eye lens, it is having marked L. So then the light is able to reach over this the eye lens, and once the light is able to reach over the eye lens, the image is formed by this lens over the red mark called retina. Now when the light is incident on the retina, it produces equivalent electrical signals in the form of neurons, and these electrical signals are carried to our brain through the optic nerves, which are connected to the retina. In retina we have two types of cells. One is rod cell and another is cone cells. Rod cells are responsible for detecting the intensity of light, and cone cells are responsible for detecting the color and differentiating the colors of the light incident on it. So how the human eye works is that the eye lens is held in its position, as you see in the diagram, with the help of ciliary muscles, which is holding it together from top and from bottom. And that way, when there is a stretching of ciliary muscles, the eye lens is pulled so that it becomes narrow, and when there is loosening of ciliary muscles, the eye lens becomes thick, and that way it becomes it is having smaller focal length. So why we need is, if a body is at distance place, very far distance from human eye, then the image need, in all cases, whether the body is at far places or at close places from eye, in all cases we need to get the image formed on the retina so that we have a clear picture of that object. And for that, what we need is, we need to vary the focal length of the eye lens. What is focal length? Focal length of eye lens is the converging power of a lens. So if it is having greater focal length, the converging power is less. If it is having smaller focal length, the converging power is more. So now you can understand that way the eye is playing hide and seek, so that ciliary muscles are either loosening or tightening itself so that the image of the object is finally formed on the retina. Once this happens, the electrical signal produced by the retina is sent to the human brain or visuary part, where the brain then visualizes the object, and this is how we see an object. So thank you and have a nice day.